Well, hello everyone. I wanted to film this video kind of like super chill, sitting in my bed, because it's going to be a pretty raw and intense video, if you will, and I'm going to be talking about my experience with anxiety. So, disclaimer, I am going to be talking from my own experience. I'm not an expert. I don't intend to be or sound like one. Also, I'm not taking medication for my anxiety. I have made my research, and it doesn't sound like something I want to do, or I don't know. It's a personal decision. I want to try other things, and I kind of believe more into the root of the problem and why am I feeling this way and why do I have all these symptoms and all that. And I'm gonna start telling you my story. I was studying my master, which is equivalent to law school in the USA. I started interning at a top law firm. I'm not gonna say names. If you know me, you know which one it is, and it's not exactly relevant to the main topic here. My internship, I started staying longer. I got to the office around 8:30 a.m. and I left around 9, sometimes 10:30 p.m., something like that, which are a lot of hours to be closed off in a building working. I was obviously very overworked, and I did not find any fulfillment in what I thought was going to be my dream job or dream internship, and I still feel very lost in that sense. So basically, I barely had time for myself, my family, my loved ones. I remember the day I started having physical symptoms of anxiety very vividly. I was at my desk and my heart started going so fast. I got scared. I've never had any heart condition. I don't know anything about it, so I obviously got, because scared. My heart was going so fast, I felt very out of breath, and I was sitting on a desk, so I don't know why. It didn't make much sense to me, really. I also had rushes around my body. I started getting rosacea again, which, rosacea for me goes and comes sometimes due to hormones, stress, and even weather/environmental conditions. So that's not necessarily something that scares me or that I found extremely annoying, because I've dealt with it for a while. I know what to do, and that's it. But my migraines got really, really bad, to the point that it was really hard for me to have a normal life and to be productive at work. Also, I got emotional at everything, not because I'm sensitive, because everything seemed so huge I couldn't manage, or so difficult. I was extremely unmotivated. I had very low energy. I wanted to take naps and sleep, but yet I couldn't. That's kind of what anxiety feels like for me. And I'm talking in present because I still have my episodes, and I have managed to figure out kind of how it works for me and what I can do to make myself feel better. So for me, what works today, and with this trigger, this thing that triggered this anxiety attack, may not be the same that works tomorrow with a different trigger, a different situation. And that was what at first would kill me, because I was like, okay, yesterday I did these breathing exercises for like 20 minutes straight, and it worked. It took a while, but it worked. Why today is not working? Because the trigger is different. And I'm talking from ever in trial with my own body out of desperation. Basically, that's what I figure out these things out. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I know nothing about this besides only what I have researched and what I thought was going to help me, because I was trying pretty much everything and nothing worked because I was not doing the right things at the right time. For me, I felt like I didn't have time for anything because I truly didn't have time for anything. But it's a feeling that I get very often now. When I have a few things to do, I'm like, oh my god, I can do it. Oh my god, I can manage it. When in reality, I obviously can, and I know I can. But it's just a feeling I get sometimes. And what works for me is bullet journaling. You're gonna laugh. Bullet journaling allows me to journal and kind of like write about what I'm feeling and spot what the trigger was in every anxiety attack. And also, it allows me to manage my time in a way that I can be productive but still have me time in the morning or at night. I know when to stop, and I respect my own biological needs, I guess. So it's like, okay, I do have time to do that. It really helps. And also talking about it with someone, for me, expressing why I'm feeling like I can't do everything suits me a little bit until I see it on paper and I am kind of like 100% confident that I will be able to do all that properly, because I'm also a perfectionist. So I'm never satisfied with anything. I'm probably gonna hate this video the moment I upload it. But that's just my personality, and it doesn't help with my anxiety, obviously, but it's not the root of the problem. So also, when I'm feeling anxiety, sometimes comes back because I feel unmotivated with either what I'm doing or what I am, basically with what I have in front of me. I'm feeling very unmotivated. That's why I'm trying YouTube and trying new things, and anything creative helps me, because it's for me, creativity and being creative is something I crave, like all the time. It's what I want to do, and it's what I love doing, and it obviously puts my mind into something else, and that immediately makes me switch the channel, which is why I'm trying to do more creative things. So when I have an anxiety attack, I've started playing with watercolors, and I've tried drawing and designing, and all those things are really far away from my own professional career, and they are such a stretch, and basically have nothing to do one with each other. Really help me to unwind and really do bring perspective into my life. It's kind of like taking a step back and saying, no, but there's so much more than what's worrying me. And basically it's like talking to anxiety and saying, not today. That's why I find it so helpful. I have also experienced social anxiety. What I do is I get myself either to the bathroom or somewhere I can be on my own, do breathing exercises, and if those don't work, I go home. Everyone knows what I'm going, my close ones know what I'm going through, so if I have to leave, I have that kind of trust and bond with them that they are not gonna judge me. And that's kind of what I do. I respect myself a lot right now. Like, if I need time on my own, and if I can be social today, then I can be social today, and I need time on my own. And that's kind of the thing. But I'm okay now with it. It hasn't always been this way. Also, for night anxiety attacks, panic attacks, um, what helps me most is talking to someone, so not sleeping alone. I would say my anxiety has gotten a little bit better right now, but it has its ups and its downs. And when I'm feeling extra anxious, having someone around helps. Speaking with my boyfriend on the phone helps. So calling him or calling my friends, talking to people that have had anxiety episodes throughout their lives helps. Because at first I felt like a weirdo in my own body, and I couldn't quite understand why. Also, I am trying meditation. Haven't been completely successful at that yet, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm trying my best. I've been exercising morning and night, and that works as well. And I'm just trying to have more moments throughout the day that I have to completely focus into something else rather than what's scaring me, things I'm planning, work, anything of that nature. I'm trying to do things that I have 100% to, that 100% made me disconnect. So, anything creative, meditating, working out, breathing exercises, listening to podcasts or meditation podcast. Those are things that are helping me. I know they're not a solution, because for me the solution comes from spotting what's triggering the situation and working with that, and that's what I'm doing. And to do that, what I'm doing is journaling every single day, and every single time I have an anxiety attack, and that's what makes me realize what can I do about it, like truly, not just to slow down my breathing, but to solve the problem, or to kind of rationalize with that irrational feeling that I'm having. And yeah, so that was basically everything. Hope you guys liked the video, found it somehow useful. Anxiety is very personal for everyone, but that's why I thought a million times whether I should make this video or not, because what I'm going to say, it's my experience and it works for me, but it might or may not work for you. And you might find my experience relevant, or you might not. And that's certainly okay, because I've looked for experience to either friends or even YouTube, and I couldn't find a lot of things that were meaningful or helpful, so I completely understand. Anyways, hope you didn't find this complete bullshit, and see you in the next one. Bye.